The big, beautiful, loving planet called Earth. So we're going to recap some of the things that we did over this past week and see what happens in this new week in regards to weekly tasks. Now, I know a lot of you may be starting to get sick of me talking about how many pages I've read in a book, or how many movies I've seen at home, or how many videos I've watched on YouTube and things of that nature. But these are things that I'm going to continue to do in regards to weekly tasks until I decide that I don't want to do them anymore, which may not be until like August, September of this year, or it might not ever happen this year. I'm just saying it'll be a while before I stop doing these, because there's always going to be movies in theaters that I want to go see. There's always going to be movies from home that I want to watch. There's always going to be TV shows from home that I'm going to want to watch. And there's always going to be books that I'm going to want to read. But let's just dive into this past week's weekly task before we do anything. So, I don't know why I keep putting this on there, because I've been too preoccupied with films and other related things like watching YouTube videos, that I don't really get a chance to get around to watching this TV show. But I should be. Hopefully this week we'll talk more about it, and maybe we'll have gone through like 6 or 7 more episodes of the show, which is, I was supposed to continue watching Shadowhunters on iTunes, which I did not do. Number 2 is continue reading the Anna Karenina book, which we did. We got to page 270 of 710. Number 3 was to finish as many movies from home as possible. I did. I watched 10. Actually, that's not true. No, that's true. And then number 4 was to finish watching William Marston's YouTube channel. Now, here's the thing. All of these are gonna stay the same. Look, I understand that I haven't watched the Shadowhunters show in a while, and maybe this week we start picking it up again, and maybe we finish it. At least finish one season this week. Hopefully, that's a big if at this point. Now, there are other shows that I could watch that are a lot shorter than this Shadowhunter show, but I've already started it, and when I started something, I want to finish it, whatever that may be. And then we're going to continue to read Anna Karenina. Hopefully, maybe we'll get to the halfway point of the book, because it is 710 pages, and like I said, I'm at page 270. So maybe we get to 300 or 400 or 450 by some point in this week. We'll just have to wait and see. Then number 3 is finish as many movies from home as possible, whether that be from Max, HBO Max, which is now called Max, Netflix, Peacock, iTunes, whatever it is, or Apple. I guess they call it Apple TV now. And then maybe we finally finish up Lily Marston's channel and move on to the next channel. There might be other things that I look forward to, doing in this new week. For certain, I'm not certain if we're going to go see it on Monday next week or Tuesday next week, but I do want to watch Dune Part 2 in theaters at some point next week. And so that changes things up a little bit from last week. I might add some more on later on, like maybe later today, maybe tomorrow, and see where we go from there. But I just want to continue to read, hopefully get closer and closer to finishing Anna Karenina so I can watch the movie, and then continue watching movies from home. Getting through that YouTube channel and maybe finishing season 1 of Shadowhunters, and then moving on to season 2. Maybe even, I kind of watched another show called Selena and Chef Home for the Holidays, which is a subset of the actual Selena and Chef, which is like a spin-off where she has 4 episodes, or has 4 episodes on that season, where she cooks for Christmas and all of that stuff, and then New Year's with some amazing chefs and stuff like that. So maybe we watch some other show this week too, or maybe we just get through season 1 of Shadowhunters and move on to season 2 for this week. You can't be definitive on all of that stuff just yet, but we'll see where we're at next week for next week's weekly tasks, which will be from March 4th to March 11th. This week's weekly task is from today, February 26th, through March 4th, and then see where things go from there. All right, there are no birthdays today. The next time we have birthdays tomorrow, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand new vlog, and bye-bye.